FP1 and FP2 done in Bahrain, and McLaren again are on top. We've got Tim Kraaij at GPblog on top of the action in Bahrain, and McLaren still on top in both sessions. Norris topping out FP1, Piastri FP2. It doesn't sound like they are all that confident from some of the comments I've been reading, though, Tim. Can you tell us more about what Andrea Stella's been telling us?
No, it was a little bit strange. Lando, during his presser, he didn't want to talk about dominance. He didn't want to talk about having the fast car, and he was basically saying, I don't need that pressure on me. We just do the best job we can. And Andrea Stella, during the team boss press conference today, said something about those same lines. James Allison this morning in the tech talk spoke about 3/10 between Mercedes, Red Bull, Ferrari to McLaren. Andrea Stella was saying that none of it is true, that they still have to work hard to get the speed out of the car, and that Japan proved that is the case because Max was still winning. But it feels a little bit strange. And certainly, if you've seen FP2, it feels like McLaren is downplaying now here in Bahrain. But just at the moment, they seem to be more on top than ever before this season.
Our Red Bull, again, struggling on Friday. Is this anything that you can tell us from Helmut about what Red Bull are actually hiding, if anything, or is this just the pace that Red Bull have on Fridays and they have to make it up overnight?
Yeah, normally that's what we kind of expect from Red Bull. They put on the engine modes, they find some time from Friday to Saturday, and then they perform much better. But speaking to Helmut Marko after the session, the question was, what is the situation on engine mode right now? Does that play a big influence on the current order we see? And Helmut was basically saying, no, it doesn't change much. So they need to work hard this evening to get more competitive on Saturday. We've seen them do it before, but yeah, Helmut said they had a lot of problems being too slow overall with the tire deck because it was very hot out here and will be for the whole weekend. And McLaren having the best car, it suits them for the temperatures to be higher. On the short run, McLaren is by far the best here on Friday, and it feels like they will be on the long run as well. So finally, we will see the real pace McLaren has had for the whole season, but I think it will be a fight between Oscar and Lando, and maybe not so much of the rest.
Did you get anything from Dr. Marko about what's going on with well, let's not be too facetious about it, but the second seat, this is Yuki's last chance, his second race in the team at Red Bull. But did Dr. Marko have anything to say about the drivers he's helped bring to F1? We've got Liam, we've got Yuki, and of course Isack impressing. He was the fastest of the Red Bull troop today.
Yeah, Isack keeps on impressing both us, but also Helmut Marko. They knew he was quick. He's shown that in F2 and F3 already, but that he could be so consistent and be there every session in every run he is doing. And now compared to Liam Lawson as well, who stepped back from Red Bull Racing, he's doing very good. So they're quite impressed with him. On Yuki, he didn't have a good short run, but Helmut Marko was saying it wasn't a representative lap that Yuki put in. So he wasn't that afraid that Yuki would be really 7/10 off, but then still 7/10 is even closer than Liam was in his run. So I think we get more from Yuki tomorrow, but yeah, we should get more of Red Bull overall for tomorrow as well, because Racing Bulls being in front of the fastest Red Bull is not the thing you want to see as Red Bull.
No, it's a little bit concerning. Very entertaining for us to speculate about the future. Some speculation maybe about the more distant future, 2026. I understand you've got some news about one of the drivers that actually jumped into the car in FP1, Fred Vesti.
Yeah, so Frederik Vesti was in the car this morning during FP1 for Mercedes. He got asked after the session about a possible seat for 2026. He's having those conversations and see what the possibilities are. And one name that is being mentioned a lot is Cadillac, and also because he drives already for Cadillac in another category. He didn't deny there are conversations with Cadillac, so he hopes to get his seat over there for next year. And it was good in line because earlier today I spoke with Gwen Lagru, the Mercedes head of the junior program, which has seen a lot of success with George and Kimi in Formula One, but also with Fred Vesti in that seat. Esteban Ocon, who has been in F1 because of the Mercedes program. I was quite impressed with how he talks about the development program. They really tailor-made the thing for the drivers to really find the ways of getting more out of the talent. More on that on the website when the full interview will be released.
We're going to have cars on track in competitive action from here on out on Saturday and Sunday. Tim, you'll be covering it all from the paddock in Paddock Update for us. Thank you so much for all of the updates today, and we'll speak to you tomorrow. Thank you, everybody, for watching.